Okay guys, so we should be streaming now, and so today we're going to be doing a stream and we're going to be talking about my reaction and your guys' reaction, because this is a live stream after all, as to the ending of Mon-El and the ending of Karamel for quite a while now. So we'll be talking about that in this video. Obviously I will have my face cam on in a minute, but first off, I just wanted to start by having this screen up first. So welcome to the stream, guys. So first up, I'm gonna say I know a lot of people don't like Mon-El, and I know tons of people love Mon-El. So I can understand that. If you don't like him, just click off this. Just being straight up about that. But yeah. So let's talk about this today. So as you guys know, over the past few days, we've had the petition that has been put up by me, and then obviously people have been sharing it around, and yeah, it's been great. I've seen the hashtag being used everywhere, and it was just something that kind of came up on the spot. I was like really angry, and I was like, oh, I've got to make a petition or something, and then I just came up with that hashtag idea, and it's really cool. Like, if you guys go check out the Instagram post, it's just completely full of those, and I'm really happy that you guys are actually standing up and saying something about it. And I know it's people will do it for different reasons, but for me personally, I'm not bothered if he doesn't come back next season. If Chris doesn't want to, if it was Chris's choice, I'm totally cool with that. I just want him to finish his arc, finish his story properly, and we'll be explaining that. But anyway, so we're on camera now. I should probably take these off. But yeah, so thank you all for the support on the campaign. It really means a lot to me. I'm really sorry for the background. It's like really kind of messed up right now. My hair is a absolute mess. But so yeah, it's just really cool that you guys are totally down with this and helping it. So just every day, just keep on posting about it. It's basically, it's not to force the CW to bring Mon-El back. It's just to let them know that we want him back, that his story was not completely ended. And yeah, so it's not like a forcing thing. Oh, we need this right now. That's why I created it, just to create awareness. So I'm going to New York on the 19th of July till the 24th of July. So I'm going to be watching Melissa on Broadway. I can't wait. Oh, it's going to be so cool. The petition's in the description below. You guys can go check that out. And welcome to the stream if you're just joining. And so we're going to be talking about my reaction, and then I'll hand it over to you guys. So when I watched that end scene with Kara and Mon-El, it kind of flowed pretty well, but it just when it finished, it just was like Mon-El walked off, gave her the Legion ring. It was just totally out of it. It was totally out of whack. I think the writing was bad. I would even say it was bad in that scene. It just did not make any sense of how, and I did a video on this the other day, of how it just sort of like, it just wasn't Mon-El. It wasn't him from starting from the start of season 2, going all the way to what we saw in episode 21 and what we've seen throughout the whole season. Yes, they both still have feelings for each other at the end of the season, and I know they had to, one's in the future, one's in present day. I understand that. It's just the way they actually exited was, and the dialogue was just off. So that was my reaction. Didn't make much sense in my opinion from what had happened before. But yeah, he just leaves and we're not getting him next season. Kind of annoying. But yeah, it seems like most of you have the reaction. And like I said, if any new people coming in and you don't agree, you don't like Mon-El, you think his exit was good or whatever, you can leave the live stream now, because yeah. So just not really satisfying from what actually built up. So yeah, I'm just checking over there because I got my other screen there. So yeah, thank you all for the support. It's been really awesome seeing that so many of you guys are commenting on the Instagram post and, you know, on your own posts. Like it's pretty sick that you guys are actually doing that. So hi from England to you in Portugal. Yeah, it seems most of you agree. Yeah, I'm trying to read. So let's just quickly talk about this. So I think Mon-El, and he should return in the future, but he obviously won't be in season 4. He could make a guest appearance because they don't have to announce that until like a few weeks before. But there is definite chance for him to return. Remember, they specifically said he's not going to be back in season 4, and if he's in the future and he's with Win and we got Brainiac 5, there's a link, so I don't see why they couldn't bring him back. And obviously it just doesn't feel right the way they ended it, and I feel like his arc was not complete. Yes, it was nearing an end, but it just wasn't complete. So yeah, it's just a shame. And so I definitely think he can return. They only said season 4. I'm fine if he doesn't return, if that's Chris's choice. If it's been forced on him and he's been written off the show, then I feel bad for Chris. But we'll see. Hopefully Chris says something about it. Like, that would be pretty cool. I don't know, it's a lot of confusion. Yeah, we need one more season to finish his story. I would love if he stayed around, but one more season would be good. Yeah, imagine an alternate Earth Mon-El. That would be pretty sick, even though it wouldn't like complete his story. Just be pretty cool. And I think a similar thing happened when Black Siren came to the Flash and the Arrowverse. I think all the Laurel fans made a petition, and you know, they listened to them because they wanted Laurel in some form to come back, and they finally got it. So if we keep this up, it's not for us to say to them, oh, you must have Mon-El. It's just to let them know we want him, and it would be awesome if they could bring him back at some point. Sorry if you can hear the water going off. I'm really sorry. But yeah, so let's maybe quickly read some of this. Yeah, switching Mon-El and Win for Brainy, like, I think they're essentially they're not switching Mon-El with anyone, but switching Win for Brainy, like, can you make up for Win? Like, Win is a great character, most people love him, and Brainiac is a divisive character. Some people hate him, some people really like him. I'm sort of on the middle. I think he doesn't bring too much to the show, but at the same time, even though I do cringe in a lot of his scenes, I don't hate him. So I'm kind of in the middle with Brainiac, but he's just nowhere near as good as Win. But hopefully he grows on me next year a lot more. But I just have this feeling you can't replace Win. He's been there since the start, you know. But we'll see. But anyway, before I should probably do this. So this is the trending thing we're doing on Twitter and on Instagram. So on Tuesday, June 26th, so this Tuesday, it's pretty short notice, but it seems like I've asked a lot of people and they say they want to do it earlier than later. So this Tuesday, Twitter and Instagram, Facebook, wherever you want to do it, use hashtag Justice for Mon-El at the specific times, so 6 p.m. UK time. And then if you translate it to all the places where you are around the world, you can find out when it is. There's some examples. There's Central Time, there's Eastern Time, Pacific Time, and then there's the Brazilian Rio Time, because those are the main time zones. And then obviously you got Europe, which is 1 hour ahead of the UK, so 7 p.m. and you can translate it from wherever you are around the world from those basic time zones. So go to my Twitter, you can retweet the tweet to spread the word, save the image and share it around, and let people know if you guys want Mon-El to come back sometime in the future, and we can let people know. That would be really awesome. Yeah, and that is just it for that little promotional thing for the campaign. And also, we're going to be releasing a promo. I've got one of my friends who I actually met at Heroes and Villains called Jen. She made my intro that you see every video. So she's making a promo for the Justice for Mon-El trend that will either come out sometime tomorrow or the next day before, and that will be on Twitter and maybe in one of my videos. But yeah, so that is really awesome that we're going to be getting that. So we're just trying to, you know, get the awareness up, really. And I know there's been like loads of people on Twitter and stuff that like just, you know, they don't like Mon-El. I understand. There's characters I don't like, but I wouldn't hate on a character. So apart from Amunet Black, but we can be quiet about that. Yeah. So that is essentially my ramble. You think the ratings will drop next season? So I personally think, yeah, you're going to lose some viewers, but I don't think they'll lose that many, because the show is about Supergirl, and most people watch a show for Supergirl, and even though like someone like Mon-El's an awesome addition, I don't think you're going to lose too many, but still people are going to be mad. But, you know, but yeah, in regards to Chris, I totally respect him if he wanted to leave, and if he wants to take time off, and if he doesn't want to come back, I'm fine with that. It's just the way they writ that last scene, like, you need some more clarification on that end of his story. It's just really not very, didn't really clarify his entire story from the start. Yeah. But yeah, that's essentially my ramble to do with Mon-El. Yeah, that picture should have happened. We'll keep that as the thumbnail. But I just quickly wanted to say, in regards to season 3, I think I'll probably do an overview video sometime in the next week or so. But I think it's really bad to say that you don't like a season just because of the end. So I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, season 3 was bad because of the ending and it didn't make much sense. But overall, season 3 is my favourite season of Supergirl for sure. And I love the season. Rain is 100% the best villain. One of the best villains in the Arrowverse, definitely in my top 5. I'll have to consolidate that. I'm guessing it's like Reverse Flash, Zoom, Prometheus, and Rain are like my top ones, and then Deathstroke and stuff. But overall, the season, I really enjoyed it. Some really solid episodes, some very, very solid ones compared to other seasons. Like, I really like season 2. I know season 2 was divisive for a lot of fans because we got a lot of Kara and not much Supergirl. This season it's more so on the Supergirl side of stuff, and I feel like they did a better job of balancing out. And yeah, so it was a really good season. And just because I really liked that end credit scene, just because I didn't like the way Mon-El ended doesn't mean I don't like the season. Just to clarify that. Do you think Chris left because of the toxic other side of the fandom? It's still, we don't know. I feel like they definitely take in all the criticisms and all the hate that the actors get. Same thing for, you know, Lena, for Katie McGrath. Those are the two big examples. You've got, on one side, you've got Lena, and one side you got Mon-El. You know, the big Lena supporters, the Super Court people, hate Karamel, and it's like a epic clash battle. And the same thing goes, like, I think Katie McGrath recently talked about how Super Court fans were being like really really shitty towards Chris Wood and Mikaad Brooks. Actually, it was Mikaad Brooks, um, and she thought it was terrible. I remember she actually posted about that. Mikaad posted about that. Um, so yeah, it's just really really annoying that people can be so hateful towards one character. Like, I like Lena. I don't really like her too much. I don't dislike her, but I would never send out hate to an actor, and some people don't understand that. Um, oh, I thought my live stream lagged out. Um, so yeah, that's in regards to that. I don't think that Chris necessarily left because of that. We'll have to wait and see until we get official confirmation on why he left. I think for now we can assume that maybe he wanted a break, he wants to do some other stuff, and then he will come back probably at some time, and maybe he's just, you know, trying to mix it up. And so yeah, I don't think, just to clarify, actors don't deserve the hate. Don't send the actors hate, even if you don't like the characters. It's just kind of peak on the actors because they're just playing a role. Remember that. That's my little rant on that. But yeah, that is essentially all I wanted to talk about in this. But yeah, thank you all for the support on, you know, the trend, and you know, it's all going to be happening on Tuesday. So follow me on Twitter, and you can just check out the hashtag. People will be tweeting about it and stuff like that. So hopefully it works out. I don't know. Never properly started one like with me, but I've joined in some. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we get the support. We've got over 2,500, as I can see over there on the other screen, supporting the petition. So if you want to support the petition to get justice for Mon-El sometime later in the future, please be sure to go to the link in the description below. And anyway, guys, I will see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching this and tuning in. I think this will be a video afterwards, so please be sure to leave a like, and I will see you guys tomorrow for a proper video. I don't know what it will be, but I will think of something. So anyway, guys, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.